Last Tuesday, I closed a $1,600 per month client while sitting in a dentist chair with gauze in my mouth. No, seriously, I was at my dentist and I pitched him on a 24/7 AI receptionist for his business. His name was Dr. John, and I told him that it would answer his phones 24/7. He'd never miss another call, and this is what really got him. I told him that he would be the only dentistry in our city that can take calls after 5 p.m. so that when every other single dentistry closes at 5 p.m., you are the only dentistry that everyone can call. And not only will the AI be able to book calls on your calendar, but think about it. When everyone gets off their job at 5 p.m., that's the only time they can call a dentist, but all dentistries are closed. You'll be the only dentist that anyone can call, and because Google sees you as the only dentist open, they'll push you to the top of Google. And he laughed, and then he said, "But Connor, everybody's gonna know that it's a robot," and that's when I called it and had him talk to it. And I swear, within 30 seconds, he asked me how long it would take me to set it up for his business. Less than 48 hours later, the AI receptionist was live for his business, and now it's getting him an extra 35 calls per day, which once you do the math, equals out to an extra $45,000 in revenue every single month. And he pays me a sliver of that, $1,600 per month on subscription every single month. It auto bills for a system that took me 30 minutes to plug into his business, and I no longer have to maintain. And the craziest part, I didn't build anything. The AI receptionist was already built for the dentist. I just plugged it into his business and I slapped my name on it. And of course collected the check. And the only gap between you leaving your 9 to 5 and making more money passively every single month from your laptop is simply understanding what I'm going to show you over the next 12 minutes. Now, I've been doing this for the last 2 years, and I've been helping hundreds of people do this for the last 2 years, and it's just now getting popular. That's why we're finally in the honeymoon phase, because a year ago, no one wanted an AI receptionist. Now, every single business wants one. They just don't know where to get it. Now, here's the entire business model in 60 seconds. You sell AI tools, AI receptionists, review systems, lead nurture bots to local businesses for $1,500 to $4,000 per month. These tools are already built. You don't code anything. You white label them under your agency's name, and the AI does 99% of the work while you keep 95% of the profit. It's called AI Arbitrage. You are the bridge between technology that exists and businesses that desperately need it but don't know where to find it. And right now, there is a massive gap. There's a McKinsey study that just came out that says over 90% of businesses want to spend money on AI, but less than 30% of them actually have. That gap is your opportunity, and it will not last forever. I'm Connor Cahill. I've been making online income since 2016. Built a 7-figure agency and scaled this exact AI model to 6 figures a month in subscription revenue. And now I'm going to show you the same 4-step system that helped Nathan go from 0 to 100K a year in 3 months, and Finley hit $37,000 per month in subscription with over 85% profit margins. First, here are 3 reasons why this business model is different than anything else. First, it's stupidly beginner friendly. No coding, no team, no building. The product already exists. You're just the person who packages it and sells it. Number 2, the demand is exploding. 1 year ago, businesses didn't want AI, and now they are terrified they'll get left behind without it. They are ready to buy. They just need someone who's willing to sell it to them. And thirdly, the economics are insane. You close a deal once and it pays you every single month. Every single client stacks on top of the next. If all you're doing is getting 1 client a month, which is so attainable, first month you'll make $2,000 per month, month 2 you'll make $4,000, month 3 you'll make $6,000, and by month 5 you'll be making $10,000 per month completely passively. Now, don't get me wrong, it takes work to get to that $10,000 per month mark, but once you get there, the AI is automating everything. Your income doesn't reset to 0 every single month like affiliate marketing or dropshipping. Instead, it's simply so much more fun and rewarding because every single month stacks on top of the next instead of resetting. Now, here's what it looks like in real numbers. Once you get 5 clients at $2,000 each, that's $10,000 per month. 8 clients equals $16,000 per month. 10 clients equals $20,000 per month. And you can manage all of them in less than 10 hours a week because the AI runs itself. All right, now here's how you actually do this. No fluff, just 4 simple steps. First, you need to pick a name for your agency. I called mine Agency Volt. You could call yours Apex AI, Precision Automations, whatever. Buy the domain for your email, set up your email address. That's it. No website needed. I didn't build one until I was past $10,000 per month, but I know you want one, so my team will build it out for you while you focus on just getting clients. And we'll include a free demo AI receptionist button where they can talk the AI that you're going to be selling them. And in fact, the AI that they talk to demo is going to sell them and get them to book a call on your calendar, which we'll get into that in a sec. Step 2, you're going to pick a niche to go after and the tool that you want to sell them. I recommend starting with the AI receptionist because every single business competitors who has a phone number needs one. Then when picking your niche, the only question you want to ask is, does this business make over $10,000 per month? If so, they're a good business to go after because they have $1,000 or $2,000 per month to spend on AI. The best niches, in my opinion, are dentists, med spas, chiropractors, or real estate agents, simply because they all rely on booked appointments, so if they miss calls, they lose out on a ton of money. Step 3, you rebrand the tool as your own and you pick the price. You take the pre-built AI receptionist, customize the voice to match the business's brand, and price it as your own product, and you're not reselling the software. You're just presenting it as your own agency's proprietary solution. Our students are charging between $2,000 and $4,000 per month, and you keep 100% of that because there are over 95% profit margins when selling this AI. Step 4 is outreach and closing the clients. This is extremely important because this is where you make your money. You reach out to businesses, you show them what they're losing, and you let the AI sell itself. Now, here are some methods that work for outreach, but I'm going to share with you the best one in my opinion. You can log into Facebook and look up business owners in whatever city you live in, and you will find a group with tens of thousands of business owners in it. And then you'll put this simple script in and you'll post it in the business group, and then you'll post this simple script which basically says, hey business owners, no offense, but you're missing 37% of the calls you get. How would you like if I implemented an AI receptionist into your business that takes calls 24/7 so that you're the only business in your area that can take calls after 5 p.m. so that when all of your competitors are closed, you're getting 100% of the market demand. If you don't believe me, call the AI receptionist now, throw it a curveball, and see if it actually is that good. And then when all the business owners call it, the AI actually sells them on it, and then it sends them a text link to book a call onto your calendar so that you can actually close them and get paid. And the most insane thing ever is a few months ago, I put that exact script into a post in the business Facebook group in my area, and I got over 27 booked calls for it. I got like 70 people to call the AI, 27 people booked a call, and I closed 11 of them for a little bit over $1,000 per month each, which is just insane because from one Facebook post, I was able to generate almost $15,000 per month in subscription revenue. Them to give you referrals, that is also a complete gem. If you get one client after 2 weeks, you offer them $200 credit for every referral they get. So if you get someone for $1,000 per month and then they get you 5 referrals, that will be 200 times 5 off what they pay you. So they're actually going to start getting it for free, but then you have 5 referrals who are paying you $1,000 to $2,000 per month. So it's obviously worth it. And then you rinse and repeat that exact process and do the same with those other 5 referrals. And the referral system does work. I use it. I had a student who got his first client for $1,500 per month, and then he got that client to get him 8 referrals, and now he's making, I think, almost $14,000 per month in subscription revenue, all from that one first client that gave him the referrals. Now I'm going to show you how to close your first client within week 1. Now this is super important. So let me show you the exact framework that I used on the dentist I was talking about earlier to get him sold immediately. So step 1, you ask them if they want to grow their business. Obviously, yes. Step 2, you'll ask them when they think their highest call volume time is. My dentist said after 5 p.m. I said, what's the problem with that? He said, well, we're closed at 5 p.m. I said, why do people call you after 5 p.m.? He said, well, because if you can afford a dentist or have dental insurance, you have a 9 to 5. And if you have a 9 to 5, you can't call during the 9 to 5. So you wait until after your 9 to 5, but then we're closed. So then I asked him, well, Dr. John, if you could keep your call hours open 24/7, how many extra calls do you think you'd be getting a day? He said 30, which he was actually pretty spot on with that. And then I said, okay, so that's 900 calls a month, 30 times 30 days of the month. Dr. John, you could be getting an extra 900 calls per month. Let me ask you, out of those 900 calls, how many people do you think would actually come in and spend money with your business? He said, when you're calling a dentist, you need something done. So he said about 45% of his callers actually come in. And I said, okay, so that's 450 new patients. What's the least amount of money they could spend with you? He said $150 for tooth cleaning. And that's when I said, let's even lowball it. Dr. John, if I could get you an extra 30 calls per day from the AI receptionist, and that would get you an extra 450 patients a month at $100 per patient, that's an extra $45,000 in revenue that you could be making. And you can do this with any business. You just do the math with them. Oh, I could get you an extra 30 calls per day. That's 900 calls per month. That's 450 new patients a month at $100 each. That's $45,000 per month. This is the golden question right here. Dr. John, would you not pay me $2,000 per month to set up an AI receptionist that could make you an extra $45,000 per month? And it corners them into this position to make the only logical decision that there is, which is absolutely, let's do it. And after I broke down all those numbers with him, I simply said, Dr. John, I have an AI receptionist that sounds completely human, takes calls 24/7, books appointments directly onto your calendar, and never takes lunch breaks. I can have it live in your business 24 hours a day, and I can add that extra $45,000 per month to your revenue. Would you pay me $2,000 per month to make that happen? He immediately said yes. I gave him a $400 discount, so he only pays me $1,600 per month, and he's been paying me that every single month since. And you can run this exact script on dentists, gyms, real estate agent, med spas, anyone. Just swap the variables. And ask yourself, can you do that 10 times? Can you go do exactly what I just showed you with the same sales method and get 10 clients? Because if you can, or think you can, you could be making $20,000, $30,000 per month within the next 30 to 60 days, and it is worth it. Once you start making $15,000 per month, you can live in the penthouse. You can not work that 9 to 5 anymore. You can spend more time with your family. You can travel. You can spend money on food. You can not worry about bills. It truly gets so much better, even just at $10,000 to $20,000 per month. And I'm not the only one doing this. Nathan started last December, and by July, he had already made his first $100,000 online, and that is all subscription revenue that continues to pay him every single month. Finley just finished month 3, and he's making over $37,000 per month with over 85% profit margins. And Jack, who maybe was an anomaly, but he worked extremely hard, he made more in the first 48 hours of starting his AI arbitrage agency than he did in the last 2 months working his waiting job. And these are not fake testimonials. When you join the Agency Vault, you will actually meet these people on our live calls. You can see their dashboards, see how much money they're making, talk to them, and in some cases even partner with them. Now here's what month 1 actually looks like. It kind of sucks. You'll hear 50 no's before you get your first yes. You'll doubt yourself. You'll wonder if this actually works. But your first client changes everything, because once you prove you can do it once, you can do it again, and the income stacks every single month. Now the biggest challenge, most people quit after 2 weeks. Don't be most people. Of course, this depends on your work ethic and how serious you take this, but we try to keep you extremely accountable for your actions, and that's why our company stat shows that over 40% of people get their first client within the first 2 weeks, and another 40% gets their first clients between week 2 and week 4, but you have to remember it only takes 1 or 2 clients to actually be able to make as much as you're making at your 9 to 5. Now, if you want to skip the trial and error and all the guesswork, this is exactly what my company offers you. We give you the AI tools that you can sell unlimited times for 100% profit, receptionist, review system, lead bots, all white labeled under your own brand, so that when you give these to businesses, they think it's your own tool. We give you done for you sales scripts, sales presentations, word for word what to say on every call you take. We have daily live coaching calls, one-on-one mentorship. You get a one-on-one onboarding call the second you start with us. You can spend an hour with one of our coaches and just set a straight game plan. You get a dedicated account rep so that you can speak with someone every awakening hour of the day, help you plug any AI tools into businesses, help you with outreach, literally your dedicated account rep to work with you. You'll have a private one-on-one WhatsApp group chat to be able to chat with your dedicated account rep around the clock and get help with absolutely anything. We build your website for you. Like I said, we add in the AI demo receptionist buttons so you can post that website into your bio or a bunch of Facebook groups like I do, and people can go into your website, see what you're about, demo the AI will actually sell them and get them to book a call on your calendar so that you can close them. The goal is you want to just get 5 people to book on your calendar every single day. You'll close at least 2 of them, and then you're stacking $2,000 in subscription revenue every single day. So if you actually did that 30 days of the month, you'd be making 2,000 times 30, that's $60,000 per month. Not saying you're going to do that, but I promise you, if you actually got 5 calls in your calendar every single day, you would. We give you email templates, DM scripts, cold call frameworks, everything that's already working for myself and my students, you are going to get. We have a super active and private community with over 430 members who are at every stage of this. Some people started today, some people started last month, and some people started a year ago. So you get to speak with everyone, whether they're making $100,000 a month, $10,000 per month, or they don't even have their first client yet because they just started. And on top of that, we have 24/7 customer support, live chat support, and Zoom support, so you can get on a Zoom call with one of our coaches or support reps any time of the day. And most importantly, we are giving you all the AI tools that you'll be able to give to all of the businesses in your area, which in my opinion is just extremely valuable. And most importantly, we're giving you all the AI tools that you can pick and choose from, including the AI receptionist, to be able to give to all the businesses that you want. This isn't a course that you watch once and then forget. It is a bulletproof system that you can plug in and start using today. Now, if this is something that you think you could actually do, and again, you have to believe that you can do it in order for it to be worth doing, obviously, but trust me, I've seen everyone be able to do this, whether you're working a 9 to 5, in college, 20 years old, or 70 years old, or 30 years old. I've seen this work for everyone who follows the exact system that we lay out. But if you're one of those people who thinks this could actually work, I could actually go and get 2 to 3 clients paying me $2,000 per month following these exact methods, and then I'm making $6,000 per month. I can leave my 9 to 5 and do whatever I want, or continue to scale this business model to further and further heights. Then go down below and book a one-on-one call with myself or one of our AI strategy coaches, and we will show you not only in detail how this entire thing works and how we can set up a custom roadmap for you to be able to hit whatever specific goals that you have in a certain amount of time, but because we are so confident in the system that we built, we will also show you how we can offer you a 100% 90-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. If you follow our system and you do not get clients within the first 90 days, we will personally refund you 100% of your money. And the only reason we can make that guarantee is because we've seen this work for so many people over and over again. So if that's what you want, your own AI business, leave your 9-to-5, or just continue working your 9-to-5 and make a heck of a lot more money, or be able to travel, or just have that freedom and comfortable feeling that you have sustainable income coming in every month. If that's what you want, then go down below, book a call with our team, and let us show you how we can work with you to make this a reality. Now, if that's something that you think you can do, and again, you have to believe you can do it for it to be worth doing, obviously, go down below, join our free Skool community where we're going to give you so many resources to be able to start this business model for completely free with no risk, and I will see you in there. Now, you're literally less than 2 weeks away from being able to make $3,000 to $5,000 per month on subscription. And if you want to go down below, you can book a call and we will show you exactly how we can help you do that step by step. And right now we're at 437 members, and at 500 members, we are capping this so that we can focus on getting those 500 members the absolute most optimal results before we open it back up to the public. And obviously the price will increase after that happens. And the last thing that I'll leave you with is in 90 days, everyone will be selling AI receptionists. Today, you might be one of the 12 people in your entire city or state doing this. But every day that you wait, more and more businesses are getting AI receptionists implemented into their business by people who are doing this now. So you do not want to push this off any further. I call this the honeymoon phase that we're in because no businesses have AI receptionists or any of these AI tools, and they all know they need them. Simply, if you become the person to give it to them, they will pay you every single month.